give this a go. This is like the first time I've really used this. Let me mute that desktop audio because I don't really need it right now. Okay, so we'll go ahead to game this side. There we go. Alright, so that's go. That's the thing. We're gonna be setting up shitting up, I think, Baldur's Gate 1. We're gonna be nerds and start from the beginning. Oh. Well, I guess I'm doing it like this because I've gotta be able to add the do. Okay, so let us click here. Add a new source after I hide that one. Game tab, sure. Well, guess I gotta change my category. Okay. Okay, so Enhanced Edition. We'll update that info, make that a little bit better. Then we'll, yeah, let me turn. Where's that? Where's that thing? Streamlabs. Refresh this thing. There we go. There we go. Then we will Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate needs to be downsized. Yeah, I get to do all the setup here. Yay! Not. That's good. Let's turn on that desktop audio. Sync my model. Might be a little bit bigger than I want it to be. There's that. Pop this back open. Single player. Import character file. And thus we have. Is that a yeesh? Okay. I forget. One of these. Do I not have my. I don't have my voice set in here. Oh no. Oh no. The stats are high, so there's that. Did I just... Maybe I just go without my voice set, because I did want to re-record it.
Feel my do as I say, and I'll rest when we can. Fight when we must.
Your life, I alone belong. I grow tired of. I am certain to die. I
If nobody else is gonna step up, why not?
Let's give them a right.
Well, of course. I grow torpid and require...
Get over. Right then.
If nobody else ready for that, what's it gonna take? Yeah? What do
I guess I'll use this one for now. But you can actually, like, put your character, your, like, own voice files into this thing. It's very nice. Well, except we'll go to... This is apparently... Okay, so we'll just venture for it with this.
Cliffs that rise from the Sword Coast, the citadel of Candlekeep houses the finest and most comprehensive collection of writings on the face of Farron. It is an imposing fortress, kept in strict isolation from the intrigues that occasionally plague the rest of the Forgotten Realms. It is secluded, highly regimented, and it is home. Within these hallowed halls of knowledge, your story begins. You have spent most of your 20 years of life within this keep's austere walls, under the tutelage of the sage Gorion. Acting as your father, he has raised you on 1,000 tales of heroes and monsters, lovers and infidels, battles and tragedies. However, one story was always left untold, that of your true heritage. You have been told that you are an orphan, but your past is largely unknown. Lately, Gorion has been growing distant from you, as if some grave matter weighs heavily on his heart. You have asked about his concerns as gently as possible, but your queries have been in vain. Your sole comfort is the knowledge that he is a wise man, and you know he will tell you when the time is right. Nonetheless, his silence is troubling, and you cannot help but feel that something is terribly wrong. Today, Gorion has appeared more agitated than ever, and now he has uncharacteristically interrupted your chores in the middle of the day, imparting hurried instructions for you to equip yourself for travel. He has handed you what gold he can spare, but given no clue as to why. Nevertheless, you now stand before the Candlekeep Inn, ready to purchase what you need for an unplanned and unexpected journey.
All right. And with that, we've got our introduction to the original Baldur's Gate game. I think this one came out before the one that they released on the PS2, which was Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. And then there was a sequel to that. I am not a fan of this voice. I will be upgrading it as soon as humanly possible. I forgot that you can't use the WASD keys in this one. Oh, well. Okay, so we will go here. Customize appearance. Doop, 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 doop. Yep, you can put in your own custom images, which is what I've done. There we go. Also, probably noticed it, but there's going to be like anime aesthetic for this thing because I can. So, for those who don't care.
Hello there.
Yeah, want a book. Okay, I'll find your book. There's a tutor. It's literally just there to tell you how to... Wait a... What? There's an NPC missing here. Unless I'm misremembering and he's further down, but I don't think so. I was misremembering and he was further down. Okay, we're going in here. Wonder what's in here.
Oh,
Oh no, I forgot to grab stuff. Oops. Oh, goody goody, I've gone and found you first. You are the Lord of Gorion, no doubt. How am I playing this? I am. What can I do for you? Ooh, our encounter shall be quite simple for you. Plainly put, I have made it my mission to end your life. Success will mean a little respect among my peers. So you see, you can do very little except die. Doop doop. I'm gonna attack you with my stick. Oh no, he's got a shank. I didn't expect it to go that smooth. That to go as smoothly as it did. normally what you want to do before you do anything else is you want to be the guy that heads straight into the inn and buys the what you need for your travels. But instead, I decided it would be most hilarious of me.
I'll get right on that.
Oh, right. Sorry. Ceridian, you cut yourself above the brow there. What's wrong, child? Something in your eyes tells me that something is very wrong indeed. It's nothing, Barda. One of the cats didn't like me petting it. I'm alright, really. Yes, well, get what you need from the end, then. And then, for Gurine is desperate for you to be off. Yep. And gonna immediately see that I lied. Went inside that building, and yeah, that's a thing that just happened. Onwards to the inside of this building.
Top of my to-do list.
Oh no, I don't. I really don't like that. Oh, there, young one. Come to visit your old pal Winthrop, have ye? Oh, don't forget the 10,000 gold piece book interest fee. As per Candle keeps custom, don't you know? You always wear the big care, Winthrop. That gets funnier very nearly every time I hear it. Well, perhaps not quite so often. Just having a bit of fun with you, my friend. Them monks may be walking about with poles in their nethers, but you know you are always welcome here in my sight. Grind did well by you, he did. So, is there anything I can do for you? Some drinks, a room to sleep, or anything to buy? Sure, what do you have? Oh, I'm going... Oh, wow. They're so... Definitely not worth it. Okay. Okay. So, we have some things to get across to the viewers today. This is not 5th edition. This is, I believe, 2nd edition, but don't quote me on that. So, we've got this lovely thing called THACO. That I don't remember exactly what that stands for. What I do know is that it is quite possibly some of the dumbest nonsense that I've had to deal with. So, what do we got here? Wait a minute. I forgot his stats. Do I have... Okay. So, what I will actually do... Yeah. Get that. We'll get that. Get that. And there's going to be... Oh, I can't get that many. 152. I can get 1. There we go. So now I have in my inventory the stuff that I will... The stick, that's just going to be permanently in the middle of this place, regardless. There we go. There we go. It just has a stick now.
Top of my to-do list.
Take your walking stick. Do-do-do-do. 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 So, what's... Sword and shield. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna short and board it. Classic Baldur's Gate. Okay, so the book is gonna be in there. Why do I know this? Because I've played this intro way too many times. We're going to very, very, very quickly go through all of the side quests that are in this area.
Hello there.
There we go. We'll go back in here because I think there's a quest. There's a side quest in here that I forgot to grab. Am I not? Okay. Okay.
Way
So,
ahead of you, boss.
Firebeard.
Hard to find.
Ah, yes, I'm back within the hollowed halls of Kendall Keep. This iron crisis upon us, the trip from Beregost was more hazardous than I care to relate. You're Gorian's ward, aren't you? My, you have come into your own, if you would permit an old man jealous of youth to say so. I left an identify scroll with tutorial in the inner grounds. He should be done examining it by now, so if you could fetch it for me, I'd be grateful. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Yeah, I know. I'm not the biggest fan of this sound set. But I don't want to use mine because that one I accidentally deleted some and the sound quality is not the same completely, so... Drop in. Alright, so I do need to talk to him. Yeah, drop in's cow. Oh yeah, so this character is actually a NPC via a mod. Hey, you are Gorian's ward, are you not? I'm Recorder. I'm sorry that we never spoke before, but... Could I trouble you? I'm finishing my packing for the Oldcaster expedition, but Sir Mark seems late. Can you see if he's in the inn and ask him to come here? I understand if you're too busy. Okay. I might avoid doing any, like, mod stuff. I'm not sure yet. That's not... Okay, because I think this guy gives you, like, a tutorial. Not interested. Yeah, I'll go in here and clear out rats. Oh no! Got so many cats in here that are literally doing nothing. Just walking around.
Top of my to-do list.
Give me that. There's 5 gold for that. There's a tutor. Oh, okay. Do 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 do.
Our rules of
I am aware. Gorian's in a hurry, Gate Warden, and I'm afraid I can't spare the time. It'll be sufficient. Blah 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 blah. So is this? That's the bunkhouse. Okay, yeah. Oh. That I am. Do I know you? No, don't believe you do. I'm here to stab at thee.
Way ahead of you, Bob.
And there, thus that's it.
Top of my to-do list.
Oh wait, there's supposed to be an NPC that's gonna... Oh.
Something on your mind?
He's dead, whoever he was. He lunged at me with a knife. Oh, Conan, I don't know. What is happening to this place? It's not this place, child. It's you they're after. Gorian is waiting on the steps of to the central library and wants you to go to him as soon as you have bought what you need at the inn. Oh, Surian, I've been your tutor for so many years, and only in this moment have I come to doubt that my teachings have been enough. Go to Gorian, child. It is safe for you here no longer. And we'll go in here. Go in here, I said.
Top of my to-do list.
I should have joined the army.
I was just wondering if you had any errands I could run. Yeah, we'll go down here. Okay, so first things first.
I'll get right on that.
We'll go around in a big fat circle. And handle side quests in this direction. I know I told this guy earlier that, yeah, we're in a hurry, I can't do anything. But no, that's just because I don't want to go and deal with the... Yeah, Hope is interesting. A lot of the times, he just doesn't like your character. I think it's the only time he's, like, cool with you is if you're lawful good. Or something. Because typically he complains about how long it took you to get your thing done and all that jazz. So it's just kind of like, well, I tried. And then you get to this and it's just like, oh, he didn't raise you half bad now, did he? Thanks for that. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, here we go. Ugh. I don't have his thing yet. Well, I could at least go in here.
My hotel's as clean as an
And go here. Did he? I think he wanted bolts. Or no, it wasn't. Aaron for Fuller. Crossbow bolts. Scroll. Paladin. Staying at the inn, that means he's either in one of these rooms downstairs, which appears he is not. So this person is upstairs.
Way ahead of you, boss.
Excuse me. Recorder sent you? I was just appreciating the beauty of a maiden the night before, and the night seemed to slip by. I'll report to my bard now. I hope our quest to the Oldcaster ruins inspires a beautiful song from her lips. A little bit less. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we'll go back out here.
Yeah.
Make our way around so we can find this bot again. So I can at least do the side quest. Yeesh, maybe I should have gone inside of the keep grounds.
Thank you.
Thank you. We might just catch up to the others in the Oldcaster expedition. Please, take this. It can help you learn the secrets of magical objects you may find. It'd be terrible if you accidentally used something that was cursed. It's the least I could do. A potion of knowledge. Indubitably. I don't want to go straight into the area because Gorion will, like, beeline towards you. I think.
Yeah.
She specifically will. For sure. I'm surprised that stuffy old Gorion lets you away from your studies and chores. That old fiddle-faddle, I snuck off too. Old Puff-Guts Winthrop was looking for me, but I've got all day to do his chores. You have time for a story today? No, I can tell you don't. What have you been up to? I am sorry, child, but I will not tell anyone. I am not to tell anyone what I am doing. I must go. You should not tarry about either. Winthrop will want the beds turned down after you are done in the stables. If you say so. You sure picked up a lot from old Gorion. He never tells us straight neither. Good luck on your trip, good luck with whatever you're doing. Sounds like you've been nosing around where you shouldn't have. Wait. What do you know of my journey? Gorion has said little to me and less to anyone else. Oh, I know. All stick in the mud that he is, all worried about nothing, I'm sure. Better go now, because you've got a long ways to travel. Not that I would know, especially since I didn't peek at old Mr. G's private letters. No, sir. Better go now. Bye-bye. Yeah, that just happened. Okay, so there's a dude in, like, a red robe.
Greetings, young one.
Yes, greetings. Yes, he sent me. I didn't mean to open that up. I think... Yeah, W opens your wizard spells, or mage spells, basically. Oh, let's, does this start anything? Will they say what they're supposed to say? There they go. There they go. Listen to the creepiness that it is. But yeah, that little bit of spoiler, but that's a little bit of there's some
Top of my to-do list.
foreshadowing with that.
They're hard to find.
I'm glad to see that age has not hardened your heart towards an old man such as myself. I'll take all of your identify scrolls. I have a great use for those types of scrolls. Here, allow me to cast a little spell on you. It will protect you from any evil you might meet tonight. Okay, so inventory. So I've got that. Potion of knowledge. Oh, that's right. Before I completely forget and, like, leave this quest unfinished, which is very frustrating in this game. Let's go in here and turn over the bolts.
Top of my to-do list.
I should have joined the army.
So that dagger's
Top of my to-do.
good, but I'm not going to deal with that right now. How much money am I supposed to have at this point? It's a potion of knowledge. That's not really something I need in that. 51 gold pieces. Yes, yes. Totally best. The bestest of best. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Boop, boop, doop, doop. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, my child, I am glad I have found you.
This is very unnerving, I know, but you must trust me. It is very important that you pack your possessions, so that we may leave Candlekeep immediately. For there is no time to tarry. The keep is well protected, but not invulnerable. I'm ready to go right now.
Listen carefully. If we ever become separated, it is imperative that
You make your way to the friendly arm inn. There you will meet Khalid and Jahira.
They have long been
Okay.
friends, and you can trust them.
I can't really hit that specific voice there. I am now extra protected with spells or whatever.
So we must find shelter soon. Don't worry. Explain everything as soon as there is time. Wait, there is something wrong. We are in an ambush. Prepare yourself.
I don't recall the rain.
You're perceptive for an old man. You know why I'm here. Hand over your ward and no one will be hurt. If you resist, it shall be a waste of your life.
Oh, we missed out on the cutscene. Might have to show off that cutscene.
You're a fool if you believe I would.
I'll trust your benevolence.
Step aside, and you and your lackeys will be unheard.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, old man.
Oh no, I took damage. Yep. Oh no.
The dawn is especially cruel.
Hey, Brandon.
You awake.
Yeah, no, this is not Baldur's Gate 3.
Living some horrible dream. Ambushed, you saw Gorion cut down before your eyes, and even his powerful magic could not stop the onslaught. It was his wish that you flee, but that does not remove the feeling of helplessness that now overwhelms you. Hand over your ward.
I am sorry.
The armored fiend had said. He
I am
was
very
after
deceptive.
You, and you alone. But why?
I was trying to play Baldur's Gate 3, but the stream was just too choppy. The game itself was running smoothly on my PC, but was not running smoothly at all on stream.
Their doors will remain closed. You will not last long on your own.
Yep, this is BG1.
Perhaps you can get some help from the friends Gorion mentioned. The ones at the Friendly Arm.
You know what? It might be an interesting idea if I go in at some point and do artwork. Yeah, you should have this one, Brandon.
Yeah, it's me, Evelyn.
Sorry, I followed you, but I never get out of candle keeping. Those monks are such a bore. Never any decent coin in their pockets, neither. I saw Gorion, and I am so sorry. Kind of figured something bad might happen to you out here. How could you have known? Gorion did not even tell me. I accidentally read a letter on his desk the other day. Can't remember exactly what it said, but he might still have... Yep, it's him. It might be on his body. Anyway, I'm not going to let you wander around out here all alone. Never let a friend down. No, sir. Stick with you until you say otherwise, I will.
Yeah? What do you want?
I want you to not have this voice anymore, but I don't really have time to fix it. Emmeline, can you figure out what that is? Yes, you can. Here you go. Very nice. Okay. I will be taking all of these health potions from you. You get that and this oil speed. There we go. I'm just hoarding everything. There we go. There we go. Oh, did I not install that?
You're a queer fellow.
Yeah, the only thing you would need to check is if you have the expansion pack for Baldur's Gate 1 Enhanced Edition, which is Siege of Dragonspear. You might double check that. But yeah, there's other games in that collection that it might be worth it to get if you're interested, but I don't know. Zachariah? Yes, he died saving me from some thing. This bit of dialogue is not in the original. Oh, yeah, you've got all of it then. No, this SOD is Siege of Dragonspear, and that's the only DLC that you need. The original game only had an expansion pack that was called Tales of the Sword Coast, but that's included in the base Enhanced Edition version of the game. So, yeah, Siege of Dragonspear is the only thing that you would need, the only extra thing, and you already have it, so... The only other things that I like in that bundle, they've got like Neverwinter Nights and some other stuff. 2 has all of the expansion pack stuff already included in it as well. The enhanced editions were just like they got all of the content that was originally released and re-released it in one full package. So, yes, he died saving me from some thing. Don't you even know what attacked you? Whatever it was, looks like it was vicious. It was too dark to see much, but it was humanoid. I couldn't see a face. His eyes glowed, though, like hell's fire, and he would have gone straight for me if Gorion... Ah, gotcha. God's rest soul had not barred his way. ogre, some girl with a mace, and a huge man in spiked armor. I did not stick around long enough to take a closer look, you know. Gorion shouting at me to run, that man demanding my head and all. See. So he wasn't after Gorion, but you. I don't like this, Serdian. I don't like it at all. I don't either, but I have to find out what's going on and why I was attacked. I don't want to drag you into this, though, M1. Even if I did, who would keep you entertained? Who would keep your spirits lifted in the darkest hour? And who would keep up the practical jokes? Leave? They'll have to force me to leave, you know? Alright, so basically with that, Imoen, is she wearing armor? Now that I think about it. She is not. So that is now giving you that. Can you... nope. Copy that note, because I don't need to keep notes in my back pocket. There's a dagger. Alright. Doop. Still can't believe that Gorion is dead. Gorion is dead. Mysterious assassins are after me, and I can't even start imagining how to survive another day. It all happened so suddenly. To see the seed away, yeah, we'll get him, you know. A guy, whoever he was who killed your dad, and we'll find out who he is and pay him back good. Don't even think of ditching me either. I know what I'm doing, and this as much as you are. I like Gorion, and you're my best friend. I'm your best friend too, whether you know it or not. You can count on me, and don't you forget it. What brings this on, Imoen? I don't think I've ever seen you act this way. I'm just mad, that's all. Mad, sad, and a little worried, I guess. I'll get over it. I was trying to make you feel better, and now I'm all worked up. Come on, let's go find an evil dragon's lair or something to loot. Second thought, a hobgoblin cave is more your speed. Or maybe a Zvart village? I'll have to think about this one. Okay, so all that dialogue is actually from a mod. Forget what it's called, but it basically makes the companions in Baldur's Gate 1 more talkative. Because in the original version of the game, they are very much one-note NPCs that just kind of join, have a single, potentially a single, potentially a single quest, and that's about it.
Hello there.
Oh, hello there. Busy day for me today indeed. Strange noises throughout the night, and now a plethora of people strolling about the wood. You do look a touch more hospitable than the last two I met, though. Well met, stranger. I am Colsaid. Hey, I'm Imoen, and that's my friend Ceridian. We just got out of Candlekeep and are starting out on a grand adventure, avenging that great mage and all. Ceridian, why are you standing with your mouth shut as a clam when the tide is out? You know more than I about that fighting thing anyway. So go tell about it. That's what adventurers do. Famous ones anyway. Or how would they ever get into bard songs? You saw two people in the wood? I was told to meet some friends at the Friendly Arm Inn. Perhaps they and the ones you met are one and the same. I doubt these are the ones you seek. They do not seem the friendly type and are far afield of the inn. If you wish to meet them, I left them not a moment ago just up the road. You'll have to pass them anyway if you wish to go to the Friendly Arm. There's the crossroads a ways to the east, and the inn is north of that. Thanks for your time. I shall be on my way. Fare thee well, as they say. There we go. We're not going to talk to these two people because they are crazy and evil and don't fit in my, like, what I want to do with my party. So, no. But yeah, those two are potential party members. Don't remember what your point is, and I'm not going to talk to you. We travel.
Oh, there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
It's been nigh unto a 10 days since I've seen a soul walking this road, and I've been without decent conversation since. Traveling nowadays appears to be the domain of either the desperate or the deranged. If thou wouldst pardon my intrusion, may I inquire which pertains to thee? I, or do I need to say I? I mean, if you is thou, or was it thee? In any case, I'm not desperate and not deranged. I'm excited. I'm going to be a famous adventurer, like Elminster. Oh, what a spirited girl, Imoen. Now, what of thy companion? Wait, how'd you know my name? One could acquire such knowledge in more ways than one, child. But let the quiet one speak. A fair bit of desperate, actually. Might you know the way to the Friendly Arm Inn? I was told I might find some friends there. At thy word, the inn is but a short distance to the north, and its doors are open to all. I've no doubt that thy friends shall be there, waiting with open arms. My sympathies for any hardships the road may have inflicted upon thee, though I am certain everything shall turn out for the best. But I've wasted too much of thy time, and I said too much already. I shall take my leave and wish thee all the best.
Way ahead of you, boss.
And thus we have met Elminster. Though we're not supposed to technically know that yet. Although I do think you can technically never find that out. I think that's a possibility. There we go. Okay, so this zoom in and out, this is added to the enhanced edition version of the game. The original one had a fixed camera, completely outside of being able to move up, down, left, and right like this. Okay. Yeah, that's another NPC character. Or NPC from a mod, I mean. That I shall pass up on.
Hello, pal.
If you don't mind, please try to keep your voices down. There be beasties about with better hearing than we. Hey, you grouch, we weren't shouting at all. We are adventurers and understand such things. You know. Ceridian. You seem quite at home out here. What's the most dangerous thing you've seen? Most dangerous thing I intentionally went after? Stalked an ogre mage for a few days once. Had a party of my own back then. Killed the ogre, lost the party. Not really worth the trade, if you ask me. I've seen more dangerous beasties, but usually over my shoulder as I'm making tracks as fast as I can. No shame in running when your life is on the line. Off with you now. I've meat to catch. Okay. Random NPC that made my, kind of messed with my throat to do the voice for. Whatever. Okay, so the enhanced edition actually initially replaced these kinds of cutscenes, the CGI cutscenes, with 2D artwork. At least the first one did. I am using a mod to bring the CGI back. Kind of be more in line with what they ended up doing.
Get right on that.
Because for the second one, because the second game they left the CGI cutscenes and they didn't change them up, which to an extent kind of bothered me a little. There's certain parts of these CGI cutscenes that still look good and make more sense, but then there's stuff. Oh, okay, that's another mod NPC. I will most likely. There's guard.
Hi, friend.
Hi, friend. I've not seen you here before today. What brings you to the Friendly Arm? I'm here to meet some friends. Oh, you must be whom I am to meet, then. I will take you to your friends, but first I should be sure that you are the correct person. Is your name Ceridian? Sorry, but no, I don't think you're the person I'm supposed to meet. Really, I would beg to differ. You fit the description, so I think it would be safe to assume you are the one I seek. Don't move, I have something for you. Alright, so we got this going. Yes, we caused him to drop his spell, which makes this a doozy of a lot easier. Copy note. Done. Drop that. Emmeline, you can hold on to these for reasons. Wow, Tarnish's spellbook is pretty neat. I think I can learn some of this stuff. I guess the book had his name on it, because that's something you want to do. Stick your name on your belongings if you're an assassin. Look, here's something. Hey, think I can turn you into a frog? Hold on, let me try. Manos potentis. Ah! Haha, very funny, Emmeline. That's party treasure. You shouldn't be messing around with that. You could ruin it. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, hold on, Emmeline. You're no wizard. You shouldn't be fooling around with that. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Don't worry about me. I was only kidding. The spells or whatever, the things in the back, they're kind of important. I won't mess with those. But these little things, old things in the front, bet you even I could learn some of them. I'm gonna try anyway. I suppose it will be alright. Just be careful, okay? Hey, I told you, don't you worry about me. I'm no dummy. I know what I'm doing. I'll be slinging spells in no time. Haha. Alright, so now we make our way inside the building. This is somebody that I'm not going to interact with.
I'll get right on that.
A fine sod such as yourself.
I can't stand the way the roads are cut up these days. My uncle's in Baldur's Gate. I can't get in there to see it. Whatever, I don't know. I probably butchered that very much. What does your uncle do? He's a mage and a crotchety old one at that. Goes by the name of Ragefast, though. As kids, we always called him Grumpleskin. If he ever caught us at it, he'd cast bark skin on us, so we'd wander around all brown skin and green-haired and funny-looking for a few hours. Okay. That's something. Alright.
Calm yourself, dear. We must proceed carefully.
Something about you is familiar, child. Your manner reminds me of a sage I know, but by the name of Gorion. This is almost a slight on him, but I see it too. Jahira, mind your manners. This must be the child that Gorion wrote of so often. We are old friends of your adopted father. He is not with you? I must assume the worst. He would not permit his only child to wander without his accompaniment. If he has passed, we share your loss. Gorion often said that he was worried for your safety, even at the expense of his own. He also wished that Khalid and I would become your guardians if he should ever meet an untimely end. However, you are much older now, and the choice of your companions should be your own. We could travel with you until you get settled, to help you find your lot in life. It would be a fitting last service to Gorion, though we should first go to Nashkel. Khalid and I look into local concerns, and there are rumors of strange things happening at the mines. No doubt you have heard of the iron shortage. You would do well to help us. It affects everyone, including you. We are to meet the mayor of the town, Beirun Gaskill. Blah, 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 words. Isn't it great, Ceridian? We made it through the forest, full of gibberlings and wolves, and now we are meeting real adventures. Things are looking up. Hey, Auntie Jahira, I'm Emmeline, a friend of Ceridian's. Actually, more like a guardian than a friend, you know? Looking after him and all that. Adventurers generally do not call each other Auntie, Emmeline, but enough distractions. Gorion had mentioned you in his correspondence, praising your fast friendship with his ward. You are welcome to come along. Your company would be welcome. Oh, good. We'll leave as soon as you're ready, though it should be soon. Yeah, Uncle Khalid and Auntie Jahira are coming with us. This is going to be a great adventure after all. Alright, so a lot of that dialogue was added in. But yeah, so Jaheira is actually a character that is in Baldur's Gate 3, due to the fact that she's an elf and she's able to live that long. So, that's a thing.
Yeah,
I will definitely get right on that. We will rent a room. Watch as the rat scurries about on the floor. Because that's what they call the royal suite. We will sell these things. Rested for 8 hours. Okay, so we're almost got a full party. This is in the day when these types of games gave you a party of 6 adventurers, not just 4. Which is nice. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to buy 4 of these long swords and give 2 to Ceridian and 2 to Khalid, because there is literally, the iron issue is not just a shortage. You are dealing with weapons that can break. Armor doesn't, from what I remember, but I could be wrong. I could have just never actually gotten had that happen to me. So that's a possibility for sure. Plate mail. One of these days I'll get that. I think I should get Jaheira a club. So if I recall correctly, she's better with those. I should also get her a sling and some bullets. Okay, there we go. There we go. We'll go over here. And we'll do doop 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 doop. This basically gives them weapons to switch to in the event that they break. Getting rid of this stick. Gonna stick that there. Now we got that, and then we got this, and this, and this, and just actually no. Imoen should have that because she's the thief. You know what? Can you use that? Yes, you can. Okay. Yeah, this will make more sense. Currently, Jaheira is the only magic user in the group. Technically, Ceridian will get to that point, but his spells will be geared more towards healing, I think. Oh, that's right. That's right. I need to redo her spells. I'm not a fan of Entangle. Let us instead do another Cure Light Wounds on there. There we go. Okay. She doesn't have...
You must gather your party before
okay, wait a minute. Okay, so first we also need to do this. Push you up there. That's better. There we go.
Way ahead of you, boss.
Let's go in here.
You are welcome here in Glitter Gold.
What sort of cures do you have available? We're going to identify this belt. Doubles all fire-based. Yeah.
Way ahead of you, boss.
What do you have available? Can I sell stuff? Can't sell that. So we're going to go back into the inn.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Okay, so the AI can be a bit finicky in this game. And in order to get from one place to the next, you have to have your entire party in the area. Otherwise, it's going to just continue to give you a message. You must gather your party before venturing forth. And this happens in both Baldur's Gate 1 and Baldur's Gate 2. And I think in Siege of Dragonspear, because they were trying to keep it as similar to the other games as possible. But it's literally became like a well-known line from the game. Like I think it was memed or something, or became a meme. What do you have to sell? I had something for you. Sell that. Get a whole bunch of gold back. It's almost as if I didn't even pay for anything. Onwards! But yeah, unlike Baldur's Gate 3, in these games you have to keep up with your ammo. It can be frustrating. Alright, so she's still out here. I did Ceridian's artwork. I did artwork for the NPCs. I was trying to, okay, so basically some of this artwork, let me restart all that. So I got artwork to replace the typical, NPC and character art. Make them look more anime-like. And part of the reason why I did that is because I wanted to draw my own personal portraits. And it's easy for me to draw stylized stuff than it is for me to draw realism, especially with the digital art. So I found that the manga artist, author, mangaka, I believe is how, I probably mispronounced that very much, but the one behind Delicious in Dungeon did some artwork for Baldur's Gate NPCs, and a ton of them, like a majority of them she actually did. So, and for the base game. And so I ended up finding that there were technically mods set up so that you could use the replace the portraits in the game with her artwork. I was like, okay, I think I can kind of match that up a little bit better with what I can draw. And made the attempt. Wow, you're loud. I don't like your battle cry. Yeah, I'm gonna replace that.
My blade will cut you down to size.
You're not using a blade, though.
My blade will cut you down to size. What you want?
What you got for me this time? Yeah? What do you want? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Okay. Let's check inventory. Got all of this stuff. This is a quest item. All the rest of it we can sell. That's not spells for her class. Alright, so I think I'm going to try and go with like what's considered the canon party for Baldur's Gate 1. Which is Khalid, Jahira, Imoen, Minsk, and what's her name? Crap. I lost her name. Dinah here. Dinah Hare. That's her name. That was who I was trying to think of. There we go.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Yeah?
Certainly, milady. Speak your mind. I will help you. Which is just north of the inn.
Yeah?
There we go. There's a ring.
Good on you if you saved the day.
Thank you for that. We'll go in to sell more stuff to the
Way ahead of you, boss.
do. Dorn is not really a good guy, so I'm not bringing him along. What do you have to sell? We are going to sell this. Done. I have 449 gold pieces now. Not enough to buy plate mail, but enough to give me an edge on stuff.
To-do list.
But later, I suppose, is what I'm going for. I should have probably rested, but oh well.
Huh?
Oh.
What you got for me this time?
It's funny, I prefer the way this controls, but I got so used to Baldur's Gate 3 controls for a bit that I was
Way ahead of you, boss.
she's still there. Interesting. What are you? Oh, those. I will turn that off for now. Yeah, so what we're going to do is...
Down to size.
We all screamed!
You got this coming!
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Yep.
Jahira, pick up the arrows, because you're gonna need them.
Yeah? What do you want? Way ahead of you, boss.
Eventually get to a point where there's so many arrows that you kind of want to start chucking them. Because you've got too many in your inventory.
What do you need?
Good day,
Fine day to you, sire.
Yeah, and then they had some cutscenes like this one. I don't know if that's even... Well, here we are. Baragos, what you think? I haven't seen enough of it yet to have much of an opinion. Excuse me. Let's see what she has for us then. Better let me do the talking, Zerdian. Hayseed like you in a big city like this? Ooh, pretty scary. Hayseed, when did you become so sophisticated, little Miss Worldly? Avoid the scoundrels, only to fall in the hands of the law. Knowing you, better let me do the talking. I don't know. I don't think he would do that. Well, I've been all over with Winthrop before we came to Candlekeep. You should know that, but guess you're right. I was kind of little at the time. Let's find a nice place and get some rooms. I haven't had a hot bath in ages. They say Feldpost is a good end. We should try there. After that, I'm going shopping. We need some supplies. Let's see. We need a new frying pan since you ruined the one we have. I ruined. As I recall, you were the one who left it on the fire all night. Details. Was your idea to have me cook. What else? Some new blankets, soap, lantern, oil, spare tent pegs. I think I kind of misplaced your hunting knife, so we'll have to get a new one of those. I need some new clothes, too. My pink tunic got ripped in the last fight. And all of your tunics are pink. And cloaks. And boots. And gloves. That was my favorite. So I'll need a new one. There's lots we need. Hope we have enough money. Well, come on, Slowpoke. I want to have a look around. As we suddenly get direct for this guy. And thanks for your help and dialogue.
Top of my to-do list.
All right. Yep. Oh, trying to remember. Direction. Okay, so there's... What is this?
Way ahead of you, boss. Yeah.
I'm checking this house because there's one... Okay, not the right house.
Yeah.
You got it.
On that. Way ahead of you, boss.
Next time I'll have a different sound to set. Here we go.
Emily Castilla, at your service. Or Emilia, if you want to be fancy.
I've been trying to get to Baldur's Gate. You wouldn't happen to be heading that way, would you? Heard my mother's there, and I want to find her. I just need company to go with. The roads aren't safe with the Iron Crisis. I'm capable, but not foolish. I'm not headed to Baldur's Gate right now. Maybe you would later, perhaps? I don't mind sticking around for a while, as long as we eventually go there. Ooh, it can be a trade of sorts. My skills for your company. I'm not in need of your company. I understand. If you change your mind, I'll be in Baragast for a while longer. Yeah, that's another NPC from a mod. And like I said, my intention is to actually take the main party.
I don't like it. You tell him, Marl.
Well, I'm not going to listen.
I got some cheap beer for
What have you got to offer? I'm going to rent the room. And we're going to go through here.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Gameplay. Okay. Huh. Turn the game. You know what? Yeah. What I'm gonna actually do, which is might not be the best idea, but I'm gonna. Here we are, traveling the good road. Some grand adventure we're having, huh? Not exactly what we used to daydream about, but still kind of exciting, I guess. I'd rather be out here going places and doing things than be stuck in Candlekeep, cleaning out stables and turning down beds. Oh, that's what it was called. The Baldur's Gate One NPC project. It's the name of the mod that gives all of this extra dialogue. Imoen is probably one of the more quiet characters in the OG Baldur's Gate. She gets more to do in Baldur's Gate 2. Baldur's Gate 2 is very much a step up in terms of like NPC and dialogue and interaction and stuff. Whereas the first one was more like the exploration and the overarching plot. The second one was more like, because these were made by BioWare, people behind the Mass Effect and Dragon Age games. So there's very much, the second one very much has a feel similar to some of their newer, as far as the writing is concerned, similar to some of their newer games. I don't know. I would have been happy in Candlekeep, I think. I'd rather have some peace and security right now rather than all this hardship. I guess so. You worry too much, you old fiddle-faddle. As for me, I plan to have some fun. I wonder if they'll make a tale of our adventures. Just think, one day folks will be in the room of some inn, maybe even in the Candlekeep, and ask a bard to tell them a tale of Imoen the Quick and her trusty sidekick Ceridian. Sidekick? Oh, okay, we'll be partners, I suppose. What you think? Imoen the Quick sounds good to you? Quick with the blade and wit, all the best heroes and heroines it handles. Maybe Imoen the Terrible. Nah, too dark. Imoen the Bold? Imoen the Sly? Imoen the Magnificent? Hey, that sounds pretty good. Imoen, the pinnacle of annoyance, the epitome of fixation, and the champion of besetment. Well, you're being rude today. Guess I'll just keep quiet and wait for you to come begging for something from little old Imoen. Here's the random kid. Just gotta keep following the road.
For the fallen!
Okay, copy note done. Okay, so that journal, prologue, all of those are finished. Okay. Okay, so let's close that.
Huh?
You have lay on hands yet? No, you don't.
What you got for me this time?
Of course you don't.
Ahead of you, boss.
I serve the flaming fist.
You there! You're under arrest for banditry and highway robbery. We know you're part of that bandit group who's been terrorizing the coastway. Give yourselves up, or there will be trouble. You have obviously been standing in the sun for too long, soldier, as your head has clearly overheated. I suggest that you cease this foolishness and let us pass. We are expected by the mayor of Nashkill himself. Mayor of Nashkill himself, eh? You got the wrong guys. We're not part of any bandit gang. If we were bandits, why were we walking out in the open? Come on, let us go. We're not the people you're looking for. Look, sir, we really don't want any trouble. Like you, we're hunting down bandits in the region. No one hired us. We're adventurers who are just trying to help out the people of the Sword Coast. All right, maybe I was wrong about the bunch of you. You're free to go. I talked my way out of that one. Thankfully, didn't have to fight them.
top of my to-do list.
Quick save. Okay, so Thaco. Base Thaco. Okay, so weird thing about Thaco. In this version, or in this version of D&D, you want a low number for your armor class. The lower the number it is, the harder you are to hit. It gets reversed in later editions of D&D. I believe the 3rd edition is where it starts at, and then the rest, like Thaco, just gets ditched. Okay.
My blade will cut you down.
Let's pick up the gold at least. Pick up the gold, then we'll go over here and attack these guys. Okay, and then you come over here. And thus we have more arrows.
Yeah? What do you want?
I want you to not speak just yet. They have flies over the dead bodies. It's kind of morbid. But a nice little detail, I suppose. Do 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 do. Quick save here. You have to constantly save in this game. Just heads up. One of the things that can happen is permadeath to party members.
Don't touch me. I might catch something.
Oh, don't you just add to the local color. Quite the smashing bit of dress you wear there. I'll have to look into such sundries when I next attend one of Lord Rabal's full-dress costume affairs. I'd be the tuck of winter, Neverwinter, I would. I'm unconcerned with such things. Do you have any information about the area south of here? I suppose you are asking of the immediate south, such as Nashkel and its mines. Unfortunately, no. I have spent I have spent no time there. I've busied myself with destinations more distant and have traveled to the great city of Athkatla on one occasion or another. You should really consider visiting there sometime. 'Tis likely to be very popular in the future. None of this helps you now, of course. Cheerio! Athkatla. No, thank you very much. I have visited that foul pit, and I have no intention to return there, not of my own volition. Wasn't that bad, did it? At least your company made the trip worthwhile. Of course, you know I would be happy at any place with you, Cleed. Oh, it might not be the healthiest place for the likes of you. Blah, 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 blah. Can we go there someday, huh, Swordian? It sounds like fun. Perhaps we'll have to see what fortune favors. Great, that means I'll have to start making plans for it. So that's actually foreshadowing the second game. Wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't a thing until, like, the expansion that they did. But I'm not entirely sure. Or the original expansion, the Sword Coast, Tales of the Sword Coast expansion. That is just included in the base enhanced edition.
A fine day, dear.
Did you remember to wash your face?
Did now.
Oh no. Dum 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 dum.
With your hurried flight from Candlekeep barely behind you, The troubles facing the Sword Coast seem an unfamiliar blur to your fractured nerves. Gorion would not have you sit idle, however, and perhaps investigating local concerns will shed some light on your own predicament. How the iron shortage or the trouble in the Nashkel mines could possibly be linked to you have no idea.
Top of my to-do list.
Top of my to-do list is to replace this voice pack.
Stand away, citizen!
I am Ceridian, and this is my band of fellow adventurers. I hear this is a troubled region of late. Allow me to put ourselves at your disposal during our stay here. If you're seeking to resolve troubles, welcome. If you're seeking to cause them, kindly take it elsewhere. Things are not good here, Ceridian. You'll have no trouble from us, I assure you. I should hope not, for your sake and mine. Did Gorion ever show you much of the forests or teach you about nature? Feel free to ask me any questions you might have about them at any time. In fact, when we are traveling through the wilderness, I would prefer you pay close attention to my counsel or allow me to lead. Is it true that one can have fun killing mosquitoes by tensing one's muscles as soon as they bite? I heard that contracts the pores, thus trapping the mosquito, while at the same time squeezing a lot of blood into its body and making it explode? What on earth? What is the most reliable and nutritious forest fare to be had if I run out of provisions? Grubs, no question, and roasted. They're tasty. Think of nuts with a creamy center. Interesting. So this character right here, and this character right here, along with these random NPCs just tossed about, are add-ons from the Enhanced Edition. Go in here. Oh, I forgot. Oops. Just fancy my luck seeing you strolling here. Bold as day. I expected a hunt and a chase from the description. But who am I to argue? Easy coins in the purse. May the Lord of Shadows guide you swiftly to your death. I would first know my attacker. Why are you doing this? Who I am is unimportant, though my name is Nira. What I am is as a hunter of bounties, and on your head is a lovely little sum. Does this satisfy your request? I thought it wouldn't. No matter.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Cool. Okay. At least got that. Okay, good. This is what happens in this game very early on. Lots of missing. Coolio! Jaheira leveled up. Another thing. Who was that? Another assassin. Not the same one who killed Gorion, though. Or we'd not be standing here right now. Another assassin. This is the 5th. I met with 2 before leaving Candlekeep, 1 right after leaving Candlekeep, and that mage on the doorstep of the Friendly Arm Inn. You mean even inside the walls of Candlekeep you were attacked? Why didn't you tell me this before you left? I didn't want to worry you and have you... I tried to, but you said you were too busy. And you let that stop you? You really need to get a backbone if you expect to get a wife one day. At least if you don't want her to keep you under her thumb. Wife, huh? Don't worry, I got plenty of that. Whatever, let's go. Okay, so don't need that. Pick that up. Let's go here. Copy note. Done. Toss it on the ground.
Huh?
Pick that up. Don't need club. Does she have a medium shield? I forget. Okay, so we'll go over here. Customize. Cancel. Oh, there's a level up button. Oops. You take that. Can you identify it? No, you cannot. Oh no. Whatever shall I do?
What you got for me this time? Top of my to-do list.
Hello, sir.
Never had bread. No, sorry.
We will rent. We'll go through that. We'll go for a full save. This full save of Strum. Save. There we go.
Boss?
Alright, so in here, Nashkel store.
For the glory of Am!
Hello there, I recognized you here in your group, so you must be the adventurers I was expecting. I am Baron Guestkill, Mayor of Nashkel, and I am happy to welcome you. I am sorry we had to meet under these circumstances. What exactly is the trouble here? I can't believe you haven't guessed. Have you heard of the iron shortage? Well, Nashkel is in the thick of it. Our mines are all but shut down because the workers continually go missing, and what ore we do get is tainted somehow. I would send in the town guards, but we need them to protect our citizens from the bandits that raid our caravans. We need you to find out what is wrong in the mine southeast of town. I will do what I can. Thank you. You will be the toast of the town if you can help. Onwards we march then, Ceridium. As this is your first mission, I fear that my skills as a healer will be heavily tested. Nevertheless, I will try to return all of us to Baron, still in one piece and victorious. That person just a commoner. That's not helpful. Let's go in here just for a moment. Say hi.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
Yeah, he's watch out for wife wolves. What do you have for sale? Doop. Sell all that. What do you have? Y'all have, and I'll identify that. Done. We will. There we go. There we go. We will now save. We'll just overwrite that real quick.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Now it's technically inaccurate, but oh well. Okay. Commoner. Where are you at, buddy? Garrison. There's Minsk.
Stand and deliver.
My
hamster might have a better look at you.
I agree, Boo. They look to be friendly. Greetings. We are Minsk and Boo. We have traveled far to explore this land, but now my child Dinah has been taken from us to the Knolls, and once we have tracked them, I will beat sense into their heads until they release her. Accompany us, and bards will sing of the deeds of Minsk and Boo and friends. Excuse me, but are you speaking to a rodent? Boo is my faithful animal companion, and more than he seems. The classic dilemma of the damsel in distress. How could anyone decline? Wow, I don't know if I care for any of these. Take heart, fellow adventurers, for you have craved the favor of Boo, the only miniature giant space hamster in the realm, my friend and companion ever since my head wound. He will lead us to victory, onward to the Knoll stronghold in the west. Tarry not, we must go soon. Wow, a damsel in distress and a brave warrior to come rescue her. I wish that would happen to me. Actually, no, I don't. I don't mind the brave warrior as long as he's handsome. The part about being in danger, I could do without. Maybe you'll get lucky someday. Didn't I just say that I don't want it, silly? Let's go rescue a nice girl like you, fear not. But now it's glorious Diana that we need to rescue. Onward, friends! Oh my word, that voice kinda... Alright, you need to be up here. You need to be up here. There we go. What about your inventory? You're wearing leather armor. Yay. That just seems terrible. Got a two-handed sword, I guess. Where do you think we should inter Gorine's remains? Khalid and I have been discussing this. We are his closest friends, but you are his next of kin, so we want to know your opinion. Candlekeep was our home, so I suppose that's where he should finally be laid down to rest, assuming they would even let us back in for that. Well, they shall let us in eventually. I wish that we had a tome of leather parchments made from the hides of the bandits who attacked you to pay for our entry. That of the one who had slain him shall be saved for the cover. I am sorry, Serdian, for sharing such a grim thought, but Khalid and myself, we loved Gorion dearly. It is not easy to speak of burial when his murderers still walk unpunished. Oh, there's that. Do. So we're going to actually, before we go to the Nashkel Mines, which is no longer a timed thing due to the fact that we actually talked to Bayro and Gaskill, at least as far as I can recall, we can now go...
Hey,
Oh no. Newbert, go away.
hey,
You can eventually get him to shut up by listening to all of his prattle, but I don't know if it's quite worth it. In fact, I would personally say it's not.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Top of my to-do list.
My blade will cut you down to size.
There we go. We can take the pelt. That'll be something we can sell to the dude in Nashkel. And it's late, so we're going to take a rest.
Top of my to-do list.
Do. One thing I will eventually start doing as I play through this game is I will go through every single solitary map and search it from top to bottom, every corner, every little nook and cranny, because that is how you're going to find random monsters to fight and random side quests to pick up. And that is exactly what you want to do in this game, because you need to level up as much as humanly possible. I went in the total wrong direction of where I wanted to go. Wait a minute, can I go? I can go further down. It's on me. Not catching that, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Gibberlings. Not a war dog.
For the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Ah!
Oh, thank goodness someone came by. There's a bear on the other side of that bridge and it's coming this way. Please hold it off. I'll give you anything. We will help you, of course, but if I find out that you've been teasing, or throwing rocks at the animal, then prepare to face the ire of this protector of nature. It will be nothing compared to a single bear. That I promise. How on earth are you going to figure that out? Why is there a polar bear out here? Oops, that gave him a lot of damage. Okay, so you drink potion.
Oh, my heart's really not in this. Oh. Oh.
Oh no. Okay, okay.
Way ahead of you, boss.
My blade will cut you down to size. For the fallen! You're a queer fellow.
Yeah? What are you top of my to-do list?
My blade will cut you down to size.
Unless I quick save. No, okay. Let us quick save again.
Nature's servant awaits.
Huh? Way ahead of you, boss.
Yes, O omnipresent authority figure. For the group. For the fallen!
What you got for me this time? Oh, that one's gonna leave a mark. Yeah? What do you want? Huh? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
I have no idea why this is flashing on me. Yeah, there we go. We got a boots. Okay, we'll quick save.
Top of my to-do list.
Oh, my heart's really not in this. Oh.
Alright. Null stronghold cutscene thingy. Yes, this is the den of evil where they hold sweet Dinah here. Onward, friends! Onward! Hold, good Minsk. We should first study the place, lest we fall into an ambush. Ambush? Is that some kind of a hole that we can fall into? No, it's a kind of shrub with long, hard thorns. What? Oh, no. Oh, thank you, Boo. Minsk understands now. No fear, my friend. Boo shall sniff out any gnoll stupid enough to try and ambush us. Onward, I say. Onward, but with caution. I don't like the look of the bridge. The planks look old and slippery. Khalid, Minsk hadn't witnessed your valor on the battlefield. He would think you are afraid. On we go. But we all know this can't be. No man brave enough to marry a hero would be scared of some puny gnolls. Please, Minsk, please keep your voice down. Jahira sometimes is very sensitive too. What are you two mulling over? Looking exactly like two old wives. Khalid, was Minsk talking about that? Nothing. Nothing. We weren't talking at all. But I thought I heard. Maybe the wind. Yes, the wind in this gorge. No, what are we waiting for, Minsk? Follow me, quietly. You know, Boo, it makes my heart do see such a display of courage. Just look at him go. Now that she mentioned it, this bridge doesn't look quite safe. Let's cross carefully, shall we? Did they really add a person saying squeak? Yes, Khalid was really brave to charge as he did. Danger? Where? I see nothing. Oh, that danger. Ranger, are you talking into that rodent? How many times did I tell you to... Yes, Khalid, I hear you. Minsk is coming. Minsk is coming, and he brings Boo along. One day I shall have the great Druid test my hearing. If there's nothing wrong, then these two will hear of that. Well, that just happened. Games. Overwrite that.
You do not dream often, but tonight the visions are vivid indeed. Long have you walked, but now you find yourself back amidst the stones of Candlekeep. Your former home looms before you, but the gate is closed and barred. Over the walls there is a candle in your old room, but as the light goes out, the brick surrounding the window closes together. The very walls conspire to keep you at bay. A familiar voice startles you. Though it is calm and caring, you cannot go back this way, child. You must go on. Gorion forms before you. Though his image should be comforting, it seems but a shade of his living self. He is dead in your dreams, as in life. The phantom of your foster father gestures toward the blackness of the wood, as though it should be inviting. Perhaps it is, in a way, but the traveling will be hard. As you think this, a smooth and obvious path becomes clear out of the corner of your eye. It seems meant for you, pulls at your very being, and promises to quickly lead you away from the life you once led. Perhaps this would be for the best, but it is a bit too convenient for your liking. You do not wish to dwell upon the loss you have endured, but neither should it be forgotten. Gorion smiles and fades away. The pull becomes a push, but you turn away, steadfast in your new direction. The way is not quite as clear, but it is sure to be interesting nonetheless. A whisper follows as you stride away, something vestigial and sinister that you recognize, but yet have never heard. You will learn. Don't look back.
About time you woke up. You okay, Swordian? You look kind of pale, like you've seen a ghost. You have some bad dreams or something? Wouldn't surprise me. Dream isn't the word, Himoen. Nightmare is more like it. You're sounding like it, alright. You were tossing and turning, mumbling in your sleep too, loudly. Kept me up half the night, you did. Anything you want to talk about? Yes, that would make me feel better, I think. I was back in Candlekeep, only... Sounds kind of creepy. Still, I'm glad Gorion seemed happy in her dream. I don't know why, but I'm also glad you took the other path. Anyway, no harm done, I guess. It was just a dream, right? Not just a dream, M1. I'm different somehow. I can heal people. All I have to do is touch them. Well, I guess that's useful, at least. It sounds very strange, though, to wake up after some dream and just know you can do something magical. You just take it easy for a bit, Kay? I'll get things packed. Alright. So, we'll save over that again. Alright. How many health potions do I have now? 4. Okay. So this is... This is where I'm going to go ahead and call it. Because it is late. I had intended to play Baldur's Gate 3. Instead, I played Baldur's Gate 1. Subi. Everybody that showed up, I do appreciate y'all's coming in and hanging out for a bit. And I will see whoever is available for the next one.